Yo, what's the word? We
What's
back
up?
in the building. Feel me?
What's happening? What's happening?
What's happening? What's happening? It's been a little minute. Now y'all miss me. We back. Got my boy Ninten. My boy Ninten.
What's good, y'all? What's good?
Tell them where you coming
Man,
from. Tell them what you repping, man. Let them know.
all right.
Let's get it.
Most definitely. Your boy Ninten from Cali. You know what I'm saying? From the P Town. You can catch me
Hey, hold
on.
on, hold on, hold on. My people might not know what the P Town mean. Let them know.
For sure. All right. P Town is Pomona, California. You know what I'm saying? We LA County, right on the cusp of the IE. Um, man, been out there for plenty of years. Out here, moved to Vegas with me, the wife, and the kids. Out here trying to do my thing. You can catch me on YouTube now on my channel. You know what I'm saying? SBL Kings Gaming. We definitely do a lot of things on there as far as what the culture's into. You know, niggas is playing video games and shit now, so we playing video games. But I make a lot of beats and shit right now. Right now I'm exclusively working with my man's here, get some new shit out. So hopefully, sometime
Yeah.
in the future we're gonna get some shit. You'll be able to hear, my sound.
Let's
You know what I'm
get it.
saying? So definitely, just look forward to the future. Your boy Ninten is out here. We out here. We're gonna do this thing.
All right, now. It's a lot of shit going on in this hip hop world, man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So much shit going on, man. Like we got the YSL indictment, including Young Thug, Gunna, the
Yes,
whole
boy.
label. They talking about they got goddamn wiretaps. They got motherfucking
You
all type
know,
of evidence.
they crazy. The crazy part about that shit is too, like, it's some, obviously we all know it's some behind the scenes shit. Like, we all know that every empire that's out right now then did some dirt that ain't came to light.
Of course.
And unfortunately, my niggas, they shit came to light, and it's holding all their people accountable for it. But
Yeah,
and they got bread on the table too. That's just waiting there. It's sitting there. I was reading about it earlier today, and it was talking about just even with them being in this lawsuit thing and everything going on, they sitting on about a good 200 songs worth $1 million, just sitting there. They can't do
yeah,
nothing with it because they're going through the lawsuit and everything. Um,
right. And then they got tour dates. They got all type of shit.
absolutely.
You feel me?
So you,
So look. Let's start it off like this. Let's start it off like this. Okay. First off, the title of the show is "They Watching" because they watching right now as we talking. You feel me?
absolutely,
So at the
absolutely.
same time, we're gonna start it like this. When does the lyrics become too real? When
Ooh,
does the shit hit the fan? When is enough enough?
that's that's hard to say, man. On some real shit, I believe it's on the individual. It's on the individual on how tough you want yourself to appear in the limelight, or you know what I'm saying, or how much you want yourself exposed. If
Yeah,
you really about that life and you sit up here rapping about it and shit like that, they gonna do exactly what they say they're gonna do. They watching. They're gonna take all your lyrics and all your music and they're gonna use it against you. Hence, that's what they doing to my niggas Gunna and Young Thug. That's what's happening. They using their lyrics and shit against them. So if you that person, if you that nigga that really wanna you know want that limelight, you want to be that tough guy. You know what I'm saying? You want your shit to be known. Well, this is what comes attached to that. So
for sure. So at the same time, people are saying like the RICO pretty much mean you can't really have your friends from the neighborhood because anything they do gonna get pinned to the top dog, the big head of the crew. And
Hell
I feel
yeah.
like that is true to an extent. I do feel like that's kind of true.
No, it really is. It really is true, especially like you said to an extent because let's be real. They making niggas snitches out here. Let's just keep it 100. Like that's what it is. Like if you willing to put that business out there like that and everything, they're gonna hold this evidence against you. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna try to connect it to whoever the source is, wherever it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? You think of all these drug lords and shit that's all the small people, all the small niggas that's getting caught up on shit, they're gonna give them like 5 years, but they're gonna have them snitch first. They're gonna have them, oh, where the source coming from, where everything coming
Of
from first. They're gonna do it to the music industry as well. You know what I'm
course.
saying? They doing it right in front of our eyes. They having your ass snitch and you don't even know it. So
Yeah. But at the same time, a lot of people are saying if you're gonna blame the artist, if you're gonna blame the artists and the record label, you gotta blame the pretty much you gotta blame the record labels for funding the artists to,
hell yeah, because
they
they not
promote.
innocent.
Yeah.
They not innocent by far. They know what's going on. They
Pretty much
giving
they funding the madness.
exactly, exactly. You giving my niggas money to do what they need to do what they know how to do. You know what I'm saying? These niggas know how to flip bread. You know what I'm saying? Any nigga from the hood that's about that life, they know how to flip shit.
For
So you
sure.
know what I'm saying? If you gonna sit up there, you gonna give me $1 million, they gonna come back with about 400 million. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right,
just how
right.
the game go. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking an example, but I'm saying like that's these motherfuckers know these corporate motherfuckers and everything like that. They funding all this shit to go down because they know that they gonna get it 2 times fold. So yeah, hell yeah, you should hold everybody accountable and not just the motherfuckers that's in a rap video. You know what I'm saying, or in some shit like that. Like, let's be real. If you got your own label and everything like that, and you signing niggas and everything like that, you gonna know what's going on. It's business, bro. It's business. You're not gonna sit up here and be like, oh well, I'm signing you, and then just let him go, do whatever the fuck he do, and you be just clueless to the fact he might be dragging your name in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So any real businessman is gonna know what they people is doing. They gonna know what their employees is doing.
Yeah, for sure. But at the same time, it's like these motherfuckers grown men as well. They should be mature enough and responsible enough to use this money. Even if this is how I feel, even if they deep in the streets, you should know that record label money is for the music predominantly. You know what I'm saying? You might get a
Hell
little
yeah.
off top and but for the most part, you because that's like we said, you know what I'm saying? That's all recoupment anyway. It's off the advancement. So you doing, you know what I'm saying? You feeding the streets with your advancement. That's just not smart either way it
But
go.
let's be real though. They getting stupid bread. They
Mm,
getting way more than what they need to
right.
cover studio time and shit like that. That's for I hate to say it, and I ain't trying to downplay nobody at all, but I'll just use me for example. Like that's for a nigga like me trying to come up in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody gonna shoot me an advancement. I got to use all that for studio time, for you know what I'm saying, engineers and everything like that. These niggas is getting that plus.
Okay.
You
I
know what I'm
feel it.
saying? That and that's why I say all the CEOs and shit like that, they are they trying to get their money back. They gonna give them an extra amount of bread because they know it's gonna double back when they get it to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Yeah,
real
yeah,
niggas. They about flipping shit. Let's be real.
yeah. I feel it. Okay, but shit. Okay. But like how do you think this affect um hip hop as far as endorsements, as far as the youth looking at it, like what they taking from it, and how does this impact the next quote unquote street gangster artists trying to make it out the hood and trying to pretty much follow the same footsteps as Young Thug and Gunna?
And man, it's sad to say, but niggas is gonna. I believe, and I'm gonna just stop using that term altogether. I'm gonna just say the younger generation is gonna follow suit. They're gonna
Right.
follow suit, and they're gonna do the same thing because you got to look at it like this. Hip hop has been around. Hip hop, just music in general, has been
Mhm.
around way before our time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's an evolution thing. People follow suit. What's hot? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Was what are people doing to make themselves look on top? You know that ideal image that so to say, and it's sad to say that the younger generation is gonna see this like, oh, them niggas is really out there doing it. I'm gonna do it too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. It's
It
sad to say. It's sad.
it
I mean, you
it
would like to put it in better terms and more sugar coated, but you're right.
yeah, and it really ain't no getting around it. It really ain't no getting around it. You know what I'm saying? When it came to, we could take something as simple as the whole white tee thing. When everybody had white tees, 5X tall white tees, nigga, that shit was hot when the hot boys was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Down south and everything like that. It just became a big ass thing. It became a big ass thing. I ain't gonna lie. Like me being in high school, I was one of them dudes too. I done had me a
Yeah,
5XT. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But
We all have shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Big ass
That is the
Jabot
trend.
jeans and shit. Yeah,
For real.
for
It's a
sure.
trend. So
It's a
you
trend.
know, unfortunately, trends die out though. You know what I'm saying? And then you stuck with
Reality.
regrets and reality for real.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, okay, we gonna end that like that. I feel like that was a good way to end that. So now we're gonna go on to the next segment about how do we feel as black men and just as man in general, man, two men in general. How do we feel about black women predominantly celebrating the death of the influencer Kevin Samuels? How you feel about that?
that's that's pretty touchy because I don't know a whole lot about the dude. I just
Yeah,
know that he
me neither. But just as far as a overall opinion of the
yeah
whole,
yeah just off of what I know. You know what I'm saying? Dude was a woman basher. You know what I'm
right,
saying? He was just like, and I'll put it like this: I got a daughter, bro. I got a daughter. I have a mother. I have sisters. I got a wife. All black women. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And I would feel some kind of way if anybody said anything to any one of them. You know what I'm saying? In a negative light. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what they doing or how they doing it, like those are the women in my life, and I can't see myself being like, okay, well, the nigga got a point. Nah, I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, if you talking negative about my wife or my kids, my mama, my sisters, anybody like that, like, I just can't get behind you, bro. So with them celebrating that shit, like, that's on them. I can't say that, like, man, rest in peace to do so, but like, I just if women feel like they need to celebrate this dude dying, like, hey, that's on the individual women. But me as a male, like I can't get behind the fact that dude was always downplaying and what I'm saying, disrespecting the black women of
I
this
definitely
generation or
feel you.
whatever you want to call it.
I definitely feel you, and I'm about to come with the same sort of perspective, but once again, I'm gonna be logical as well. So like, okay, black women like disagreeing with him is one thing, and not like you said, I got a black grandmama, a mama, aunties, a wife, and I wouldn't want nobody to talk to them like that as well. But at the same time, I will be totally honest. If they tap into him and they looking at him for advice or coaching, it's like you know what you getting yourself into first off, and at the
Yeah.
same time, it's like at the same time, it's like if you don't agree with somebody, um, just pretty much don't tune in to him. Just act like he don't exist. Because at the same time, even though black women are bashing him and celebrating his death, which is wrong, and I do
Yeah,
not agree with it.
absolutely.
And at the same time, though, they was his biggest supporters as well. So it's kind of hypocritical, like a lot of other
Yeah.
things we preach about, but at the same time, it's just about honestly just taking accountability. Like I don't know. That's touchy as hell, like you said, but at the same time, he was a big influencer, and people was adding fuel to the fire. So it's like I don't know, man. You can't do good or bad. You feel me?
Yeah. What's that saying? You damned if you do, you damned if
Yeah,
you don't.
damn if you do, damn if you don't, because
Yeah.
because like sometimes you might agree with, like, even the women sometimes agree with them, but
Yeah.
like some people, it's the thing about people like Kevin Samuels of the world. Sometimes they delivery, even I feel like I get carried away sometimes. Like it be your delivery, like it don't be what you say, it be how you say
How you
something,
say
how
it.
how you
Yep.
say it. Sometimes your tone of voice, your energy, and like I feel like that was really his his gift and curse, because it also was his claim to fame. That's what made him.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, like I said, dude died, and I don't think that's cool for anybody to celebrate somebody's death in that aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Because there's certain ways that you can celebrate death, and what I'm saying, and it's cool because hey, not being a part of this earth, the system that we in right now, the shit is kind of crazy. Like
mhm.
it's almost better not to be at this motherfucker. But on some real shit, you can't just celebrate a man death like, oh, he dead. Like, nah, I don't condone that. I don't care who it is, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion on things. Like, even if you're a mass murderer or whatever, like that ain't up to me to judge you, bro. And that's up to God. I can't do
And
that.
that's
That's
what
not
I'm
on.
saying. And that's what I'm saying. Since when are we so quick to judge and throw shade at somebody when we quote unquote, whether you religious or spiritual, you doing wrong every day, sinning every day.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, you know what it come from? It come from this generation, bro. It come from the simple fact that we have a whole thing called the cancel culture.
all right.
All that is judging people all day
Which
long.
is propaganda in itself.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Somebody can make a simple video about giving their own opinion on something, and then bam, like you cancel because you got a million people watching you, and they don't agree with how you feel about something. So now you cancel. You automatically judged because you have a certain opinion about something, and you may not even be sure about that opinion.
All right.
So
All right. I definitely feel you. All right. Okay. So we talked about some good topics. We talked about the Kevin Samuels. We talked about the YSL indictment. Now we about to get on the lighter note and bring it to that real, true hip hop
yes,
conversation. You
I
know
already
what I'm
know where you're
saying?
going with this.
You already know. From a fan to another fan, you know what I'm saying? A supporter. Hey, he coming to T-Mobile in September, bro. We gotta hit
Okay.
that bitch. We
Okay.
gotta hit that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
what I was gonna say, okay, so Kendrick Lamar new album just dropped Friday,
Yes.
the 13th. Damn, I didn't even really notice that shit. But
Was it
okay,
Friday the 13th? It
yeah,
sure was. Sure
this
was.
shit dropped Friday 13th. It was called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So it
sir.
was pretty much a nine double, two CDs with 9 tracks on them, like a double disc. But it's the
Yeah.
internet world, so it ain't no double disc shit no more.
Yeah. It's 18 tracks. So
Right,
you get
right. But it was a good concept.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
so we gotta break this shit down. Like, I haven't heard every single song, but I heard a good 75%. I got my cuts now. I got my joints I go to already.
Yes,
So
sir.
I feel like hands down, so 10 out of 10 is more than a album. It's a movie, it's a Broadway film, it's like everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's pretty much quote unquote the black experience in a 18 track uh discography, you know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like every emotion, every feeling, you know, it's like love, romance, hate, uh racism, prejudice, the shot, it's about everything we going through today in one. You know what I'm saying? In a
real
whole
shit,
album. It's
real shit.
goddamn the Bible on tracks. Shit is crazy. The ghetto
The,
gospel for sure.
the ghetto gospel, like I like that term. I think we should use that for real.
This shit the
Because it
ghetto.
really is though. There's there's one track in particular that kind of it really speaks to me, and I know that it'll speak to just a lot of the young black youth. Shit, any black youth, any black male figure is
Right.
that song Father Time. That one
Okay.
right there is like it's got some real stuff in it for real. I mean, we all brought up as little boys, man. We sit down and we fall and scrape our knee and we start crying. What's the first thing that our fathers tell us? Stop crying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man up. You got this. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that track right there talks about everything that any black man that heard as a child. Period.
For sure. We're gonna tap my man's in. This the producer I was trying to tap you in with Ninten. It's my boy, Divine on the track.
What's
He
up, man?
produced
What's
a
good?
lot of shit for me. He real
What,
special on that keyboard. And he the
what's
truth.
going on, family?
What's
What's
going
up
on
with
with
you?
you? Hey, we talking about that
Man, how's
Kendrick
everybody
album.
doing?
What you think of that
Hey,
Kendrick
Kendrick
album?
album. Oh man, I'm falling behind. I just got out the movie theater, man. So I don't know what's going on, what's popping. How was it?
Okay.
What y'all think?
Oh, it's great. 10 out of 10. You gotta hear it.
Oh,
Bet.
absolutely.
That's on
Yeah.
my list then. It's on my to-do list this weekend.
Okay. Hey, but tap in with my mans though, Divine. This my boy I was telling you about who got them futuristic beats like you.
Oh, appreciate you, brother. Oh, cool. Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was listening to some of your stuff earlier on YouTube. You sent me the link, man.
yeah, I got you. You know what? I'm gonna organize the YouTube a little bit better so people can kind of tune in on the beats and not the other videos and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I got a bunch of more things, you know what I'm saying, that I'm working on, and
right on.
I ain't got no issue with, you know what I'm saying, shooting you, let you listen to them. We can get something going on.
For sure,
Hey,
man. For sure, man. Yeah.
Divine, before you get out of there, let them know. Let them know where to find you. Let them know what's up.
Yeah, brother. I gotta get back into the music world, but right now, I'm on. I have a SoundCloud right now. I'm on Facebook. Twitter's acting funny, and that's kind of most of where I'm at. And I got back on social media because I haven't been on in months, or actually a little over a year. My social media is SoundCloud.com. That's DuoDevollon, or you can just type in Divine on the track, like it says in the on the name plate right there in the search bar as a one word and it should pop up.
All right,
Okay.
bro. Much love, man. Appreciate you checking in. We're gonna tap in.
What's up, man? Good
Absolutely,
meeting
fan.
you.
We'll do this again. You too, brother. Y'all be safe out there.
All
All
right.
right.
Yeah, man. So like
Yeah.
I was saying, man, the album is crazy, bro. The album is crazy, bro. Did you see he dropping visuals now? So like, nah, it's
Yeah.
about to
So
get
you
crazy.
seen the video today for that
Yeah,
what is that?
in
The
that
N95?
N95. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit is crazy, dog.
Yeah.
But
That one was hot, bro.
that shit make you think. But he pretty much like so. Okay, this is what I was getting from it. He pretty much saying like he the Jesus of rap. He here to save rap back. That's what I was
I
getting from.
mean, you could, yeah. I mean, as he's sitting there above the water and everything like
Yeah,
that, floating above the water, he going he's saying that he the black messiah. I can't look. I can't break it down too much.
Right.
I don't want to get too, you know what I'm saying,
Right,
religious or
because people
political.
might be on some blasphemous
Yeah,
shit.
because it might take it to another
But you
level.
gotta open your mind though for Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you really do though. But this is something that people should know already.
Right.
People should have known this after the app as soon as Damn hit. This is when
Hell
people
yeah.
should have been like,
Like
Kendrick
that,
is
but
like,
when Pimp a Butterfly hit,
yeah, hell yeah.
yeah.
That's a whole nother thing, man. We talked about that when he did that whole interview with Pac.
Right.
Just off, you know what I'm saying? Just he did an interview with Pac, and Pac is gone, bro.
Right,
He did that, and he did that, and he made it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
speaking of making make sense, we gotta talk on the single before the album, the famous Heart Part 5.
yeah,
That was classic, man. That was
it really
classic,
was.
bro.
And
that was classic.
I ain't gonna lie. I know everybody is gonna be drawn to the ending, Nipsey. Right. You know what I'm saying? That was the one that was most brought out. You know what I'm saying? Out of everything. I feel like for sure, like if anybody ain't never heard Kendrick before and they heard that song, like he made that known at the end of that song, like that was Nip. You know what I'm saying? Like he was talking to his brother Sam, like, hey, keep my legacy going. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they got the concept of the beginning part. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing was everybody that was going through controversy and all this other stuff. And then he went on to the people that actually died. So
yeah.
I'll you know what I'm saying, I can kind of pick it apart just a little bit just to give kind of, the viewers a little heads up. Like he did Will Smith, you know what I'm saying, with a Jesse Smollett, OJ, you know what I'm saying, people that are going through or have been through something really traumatizing. Just listen to the words. Even Kanye, you know what I'm saying, everybody's saying that Kanye crazy and everything like this. He talks about that. And then he goes on to the people that died: Kobe Bryant, Nipsey Hussle, people that really made a big impact on the LA culture. You know what I'm saying? So that was it was deep for me. It was deep for me for sure. Like it really that spoke to me.
Yeah, that spoke to a lot of people, and it just was like, to me, like he said one of them lines. He said he couldn't think of nothing to write. He was writer's block for 2 years, and this guy speaking through him, and that's what we hearing on each track. I really believe that because like the time he took in like that video, like how he was in the beginning, like he was shaking, like how like they was in his soul, like that shit was just crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. Like
then they just started coming out of him.
Yeah, this shit damn near like spiritual. Like it's Kendrick on another level. Like in one verse, he said he the ghost of he said something, the ghost of Dr. Sebi. Like he deeper. He deeper than Damn with this. I thought he couldn't go deeper than Damn, but he got deeper than that shit.
Yeah. It's a lot that need to be talked about, for real. Man, there's a lot that need to be talked about. He talked about relationships. You know what I'm saying? That whole track, We Cried Together.
Like, yeah, what you think of that? What you think? That was kind of like wow to me. That was kind of graphic.
Yeah, I mean, nigga, that's
what
might say that's relationship
right?
goals,
Right.
nigga. Like you, it's some real stuff in there.
That's some real shit. That was the ugly truth, huh?
It really is, though. It really is.
Even so, I like the woman on there. I don't even know her, but her perspectives, I feel like that was great for like the whole make you think. Like it kind of vividly painted a picture. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that absolutely shit was great, man. That shit was crazy, man. That was the most throwed off track though to me. That was the most throwed off because I was in the shower listening to it and like so. My girl and shit was sleeping. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I had to turn that shit down for me. Turn it down. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah man, that shit was great, man.
It is deep, bro. I like I said, I still ain't listened to the whole thing. I've been picking songs and just kind of
So what's your favorite 3 tracks? What's your favorite 3 tracks?
Off jump, I had to say that N95.
Okay.
I got to say Father Time,
Okay.
and then for the last one, I'm still trying to pick. Is like
Damn.
I ain't heard the whole thing. I ain't
Okay,
heard
I'm
all
gonna
of them
go.
all the way.
I'm gonna
So
go four. I'm gonna go four. I'm gonna go N95. I'm gonna go the one with Summer Walker and Ghostface. I forgot that shit.
yeah.
The one with him and Blast, Die Hard. That shit fire.
Die
That's gonna
Hard.
be on the radio. Yeah, you gotta hear that.
Yeah,
That's gonna be on the
yeah.
radio. And Count Me Out. That's
Count Me Out
probably
is
my
hard.
favorite one. I
Yeah,
love
Count Me
you,
Out is
Count Me
hard.
Out. That shit crazy.
I
That's
think the one
that's
you
what
was
I was
talking about
saying.
was Purple
That's what
Hearts.
Purple Hearts, yeah. Purple Hearts.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on the radio too. There's a lot of radio bangers on there.
We
But
need it.
yeah, we need it. We definitely need it. But that Count Me Out, that's like a workout. That's like a jogging every morning type.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. That's what I was saying. I felt like it was like damn too. That's what
Yeah.
I meant. Count Me Out. That definitely sound like damn.
That energy is there. That
Yeah,
energy for
yeah.
sure is there.
That same flow too. That count me out.
Yeah.
That same type vibe. It was
Yeah.
that same type vibe. Yeah. I fucked
That's
with the album though, bro. That
yeah.
dog.
I've always fucked with Kendrick though, period though. Like
I ain't
that's
gonna lie,
been
bro. Bro,
you
after this album, bro, I was like, you gotta put him up there with the Bigs and Pox and Nas.
oh
Like,
yeah.
no, you got to after this one.
You're not gonna get this no more.
Yeah.
It's and I hate to bring a negative to it too, because it's like I listened to a cipher earlier today, and I listened
Mhm.
to an old ass cipher, and it really fucked me up because it was damn, I'm gonna put these niggas on blast, but it's all right. It was who was that? It was a Kodak Black, Lil Yachty. It was an old 2016
Oh
cipher,
yeah.
and I was watching it, and I was like, this is what the our culture has come to. This is what our music has come to. And it was just like they was for real. I can't even explain it. I can't explain it. Like it was trash, bro. And in this cancel culture, I'll get canceled for that shit. But oh well, oh well.
But
It's
you
got to be
can't lie
known,
though. You
bro.
can't lie though. You
Yeah,
cannot lie.
I can't. That ain't it.
Kodak Black and them, they make good music. They might not be good
Yes,
freestylers.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't really say like they whack as artists. It's
No,
just
and let
like,
me let me rephrase that because
yeah,
it's not them as artists. It's just you can't be put in those situations. They can't be put in those situations, ciphers and you know what I'm saying, battles or you know what I'm saying, come off lyrical, you know what I'm saying, on some music. But as artists, y'all, they really do got a great sound. They got a great sound and they can, you know what I'm saying, they have their let me see, how do you say that? Just they have their overall like strengths when it comes to their music. You know what I'm saying? And they know how to their target audience, they know how to rock their audience. They know
yeah.
how to keep it going. They know how to flow with their beats and everything that they're worked with. But like I said, when it comes to like a lyrical situation, battling or ciphers or anything like that, that's not a good light for them to be in.
Yeah,
And
but
now,
you gotta remember it was the double XL freshman. So they had to do that. That's a part
yeah,
of the
yeah, I already know.
but okay, shit. To end it on that, I mean, what else you gotta say? We've been on here damn 40 minutes. Damn near 40 minutes. What you got? You want to talk another topic or just we want to just end it?
Man, um, as far as that go, I'm good. I'm
All
good.
right,
I really appreciate you bringing me on to your show. You know what I'm saying, and get to chop it up with you for a second. I got to meet your boy.
yeah,
Um,
it's all good.
and we keep the work going. And
Yeah,
again, I'm gonna
keep it
get you. I'm gonna
going.
get you on my shit too. I'm gonna get you on
Right,
my channel.
Let me know. Let me know. This will be on my YouTube, Boss Status Worldwide. This now is on my Facebook, so y'all know how to do this. This not really the podcast. This was just like just a spur of the moment type deal. This topic was hot. These topics was real hot. I ain't
Yeah,
been on
yes,
in a
sir.
while. It's been a lot of
Yes.
things going on personally, but I'm back. I'm back
Yeah,
better than
hey,
that.
we definitely need to do this again. Keep it going.
Yeah, keep it going, man. But look, let them know where to find you till then.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Until we make this official or anything like that, y'all can definitely catch me on YouTube, SBL Kings Gaming. Um, again, I'm on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook. Same everything. Make sure you tap in. If you go to my Twitch is Arnett, aka Ninten. You can definitely find the links for logos. I'm in the process of creating logos for people and everything like that. You can hit up the website and email me from there. Let me know if you got any ideas, if you need any help with anything graphic wise. I got you. So
All right, man. It's been real. Much love. Till next time, bro.
yeah, absolutely, man.
So,
Appreciate you.
so.